I think it's because you'd been to other places and had consultations at other opticians, and you said you didn't like this was the best one you'd been to, the nicest one you felt most comfortable, and that's why you said you'd never ever go anywhere else, and that's why you come back here. So that's why I just come here. I didn't go anywhere.
And then as soon as you walk in, you know
I was really interested in, like, obviously I've wearing glasses and contacts, and I just had enough, and I saw the results that them two did, and I just felt like I wanted to do it as well. So I just came for an appointment, weren't really expecting one to have it done, and then all of a sudden I booked it in and I was having it done like 2 weeks later.
You know it's him who you're going to see, not just for that consultation, it's him who will be doing your treatment. So yeah. And I tried to get him to make my mind up, but he wouldn't.
No.
He said, well, which one do you think you prefer? And I went, I don't know. I said, what do you think? He went, Sally, that's your choice. And I was like, oh, right. Because I'm quite indecisive.
Either way, you know.
But he was very good. He was very helpful. He answered my 1,000,001 questions. So I was happy with him.
Yeah.
He was fine.
Yeah.
I was completely briefed in terms of everything that was going to happen on the day. I felt really comfortable with the surgery, and the staff was really good as well. So I was excited. I was a little bit nervous, but more excitement than anything. So, and it all went really, really well.
I think we all said we were the worst. You were the worst. I were the worst. You were the worst.
Yeah. But I just kept saying to you, you know, once your little bit of a pain's gone and your haziness is gone, you know, because you had both eyes done together, didn't you? Which was different to me because obviously I had.
You had them done separate, but I think my after effect was the same as yours, whereas Keely's was a lot quicker.
Yeah,
I had a different surgeries to these two, and the reason I chose the other surgery, I can't remember what it was called now, but the LASIK, is because I didn't want to feel, I saw that it did take a few days to recover and they had to wear glasses and things like that. However, I didn't really want to take that much time off work, so I decided for the other option. And it was a much quicker recovery process. I didn't like the thought of the surgery where they actually cut your eye, but it was actually absolutely fine. And that same day on a Friday, I came in, I had it done, and then I slept for a few hours. And on the Friday evening, I was like, my eyes were open, watching telly. I felt like a bit of grit in my eyes.
Yeah, where it took a good 48 hours for us, didn't it?
So mine was actually a little bit longer.
Yeah, but you had both eyes done together.
The worst. Yeah.
Didn't you?
Yeah.
So,
I can watch telly for 4 days.
But I just kept saying, as soon as it's done, you can see.
Yeah.
It was. I think I was a bit apprehensive about it because I couldn't wear makeup for about a week. So I was dreading that point, but other than that, it was all right. The one I've had done is where they actually make the insertion into the eye.
Yeah.
A lot of them said, "Oh my God, what does that feel like?"
Yeah.
And the feeling I would probably compare it to is, I know it sounds a bit odd, but I couldn't feel any pain whatsoever. But I knew when the insertion was being cut, and it felt like when you're having a tooth taken out, you can't feel any pain, but you know when that tooth's gone. It was like that kind of feeling, but there was no disruption, or there was nothing painful.
Didn't make you feel uncomfortable, did it?
It didn't sound like a nice process, really. So I know that can put people off, but it really didn't hurt at all. But even it wasn't even painful. It was just slightly like, they've just cut that because it kind of went black. But it wasn't like anything was painful or uncomfortable or like you thought, I need to get out of this chair or whatever. It was fine. We went skiing, didn't we, before? And it used to be a nightmare because I was wearing my contacts, and you know when you're skiing it's really uncomfortable. And then it was like when we went this year, like, wow, it's like amazing. I don't have to panic about. But then I can see people coming at me and
I mean, I do a lot of swimming, you know, and I used to try and like bob up and down the water with my glasses on, and they'd be like, "Can you take them off, please?" But you can't see who's coming towards you because everybody's hazy, you know. And as soon as I had it done,
I think that's when you think, wow, that's really good.
Yeah, I think that's the two main things that have made my life so much easier. The fact being that I hated wearing glasses, absolutely couldn't stand it, just didn't like the thought of wearing glasses, but I had to do, so I could wear my contact lenses either at night or during the day because the type of lenses they were. But just for the fact being that I could just go to work now. Don't have to worry about putting lenses in, don't have to clean up.
Don't have to think about children taking them off your face.
Yeah, don't have to think, oh, it's popped out, I've lost it, where's it gone, or anything like that.
And the money as well, I mean, we've saved a fortune.
Yeah. Going on holiday, taking all different types of glasses away with you because you've got contact lenses and then you haven't, so then you need lenses. Oh, it's an absolute nightmare. And plus I do quite a lot of sports and like keep fit and stuff like that, and just for the fact being now I can go, I don't have to think about anything. It's absolutely fantastic. It's the best thing I've ever done. I would absolutely tell anyone to, and don't be afraid of it, because it's just,
and don't keep putting it off.
Not scary.
There's no
at
need
all.
to keep putting it off.
No.
Just get it.
That was the difference here, is like the fact being like, I'm not one of these who likes, oh, and then it's this, and then you have to pay this. To me, I'm just one of these who likes full price, give me the full cost, and that's it, don't want any messing. And I think when I come here, you did everything and said, right, any questions, and you answered everything for me. And then you said, right, that's the price, this is what it includes, and there's no extras or anything. And then I think at one point I did run out of something, and I needed to come back. And I think I actually sent you in, or Tom, or somebody, and you went, yes, no problem, there you go. No, there was no extra charge, there was no, well, you've had your amount of medication already. So to me, I think things like that make a difference, because, you know, you pay that price and that's what you're paying. And you're not like put off like, oh, you've got to pay this extra or something like that. So I recommend it to everyone.
Well, when you just start talking about it, and you say, oh, I've had laser treatment done. You know, I went on holiday recently, and it somehow, somewhere, it just pops up in conversation on the odd occasion, you know. But and then people, when they do work, like, oh, and they ask you about it, you know. So it's just one of them things that you'd say it's every penny well spent, really. I was aware, and somebody was talking to me about it, and I was saying, oh, I want laser treatment done because I used to get irritated by wearing glasses, and she had been to another large laser company, so I went there, but I just felt as though it was a conveyor belt. I just felt as though there was nothing personal, and so I thought it wasn't really where I wanted to go and have something quite important done. Visualase had just opened up, so I came here, and the difference for making you feel comfortable and asking questions, which for you are really important, but could be the most, you know, ridiculous question ever, but you needed to feel comfortable. It was the most comfortable I'd felt, and I'd been to 2 or 3 other, like I said, companies that I wasn't, and so because of that, then I just said, don't bother going anywhere else. And the proof is in the pudding, isn't it? It worked for me. I was happy before treatment and after, and it's worked for my eyes. Well, I remember the day for 5 years before you'd had it done.
For my consultation, you met Lucy. You went, hi, how are you? Like this, and then it's like, all right, okay, I'll just say it. I think you two were chatting for about half an hour, and I was like, right, I'm a bit nervous. But it was nice. Well, it was good because you remembered it, and you know you'd not seen her for ages, and I was like,
quite a few years, had we?
Yeah.
And that was the same with me, and it was more like an update on how many kids she'd had at that point.
Oh, me too.
So yeah, engineer number 3, but no, I felt exactly the same. Dead warm, welcoming, really friendly. I felt like everybody was really interested in caring about, about the treatment and about me as well. So it was absolutely fab.